Bookstores can be one of the most popular places to spend your time these days. This bookstore in Beijing's Chaoyang district attracts thousands of readers on weekends. With a space of around 500 square meters, the store lures customers with its soft lighting, bright decorations, and curved shelves. It even carved out a special zone for children.
The key is to cooperate with commercial properties like shopping malls. Most of our stores are located inside a mall, and it's a win-win strategy because on the one hand, commercial estate developers want to go hand in hand with the culture industry, and bookstores can keep customers in their malls for a longer period of time. On the other hand, we get a lower rent from working with them. For example, our rent accounts for about 10% of our sales volume.
But location alone does not explain their popularity. Service is another reason pulling people in. Like all the trendy bookstores in Beijing, this bookstore includes a well-designed cafe with the size of almost 1/5 the entire store. Readers come in with a book, which they probably haven't decided whether they want to buy or not, sip a cup of coffee, and enjoy the relaxing time.
Traditional bookstores, you just can't buy your book and go. It's like a fast food restaurant. But this bookstore is different. I can order drinks, sit down, and chat with friends while reading books, much more relaxed.
This is actually my first time coming to a bookstore in years because I used to buy books online. But people told me about these new bookstores, and I like the vibe in here a lot. It feels peaceful and welcoming. I would actually consider bringing my kids over on weekends.
In order to keep customers coming, most of the trendy bookstores also regularly offer interactive activities, like lectures, reading clubs, and book salons. In this way, bookstores are no longer just about selling books, but are being transformed into a cultural space. Only a few years ago, we always read in the news about how bookstores in China had to close due to fierce competition of e-commerce and rising rents. Only a few years later, these bookstores have staged a beautiful comeback. So the question is, how long is this trend going to last?
Despite the heat at the moment, we believe there is still a lot of potential in nurturing the book market because Chinese people in general do not spend that much time in bookstores. Especially in second and third tier cities, we see a huge demand among readers for an experience at brick-and-mortar bookstores. So those are the areas where we believe there's still room to grow.
Hu and her bookstore's bigger ambition is to build a bookstore chain as popular as Starbucks and Uniqlo, making book shopping an essential part of people's daily lives. CGTN, Beijing.